I want to go through my guest character wish list for Mortal Kombat 1. Now, Mortal Kombat 11 had 5 guests, so let's go with 5 for this video. And isn't it kind of weird that there has never been a female guest in Mortal Kombat? Unless you count Alien, since she is technically female. But I mean, she's not human, so oh my gosh, I'm gonna get cancelled for this, aren't I? But cancellation aside, my list aims to correct this, and it'll have characters you might have never thought you wanted in an MK game, but they would fit extremely well with the franchise. But before all that, let's look at our daily meme. Now, this isn't much of a meme, it's more of self-indulgent cute cat pictures who's posing it with the Storm's collectible, I think, Smoke. And it's the cutest thing I have ever seen in my life, especially the one where they're spooning. Oh my gosh, bro. Not only does this make me want to get this Smoke figure, I also want another cat. But this meme has two of the things that I love most in this world: human Smoke and a cat. Anyways, if anything, I hope these pictures brightened your day. So let's get into the meat and the potatoes of this video. The first character that I want to see as a Mortal Kombat 1 DLC guest is Beatrix Kiddo, aka the bride from Kill Bill. She would be so perfect for this franchise because, one, you know, the character in the movies is very vicious. It's already a series that's extremely bloody and, you know, gory. Sure, it's over the top, which would fit perfectly well with Mortal Kombat. Just imagine the moveset that she would have. Like with her katana, she could have stances, not like the stances that Scorpion had in MK11 where it was just like a guessing game type of deal, but stances that add like extended combo strings or just a new moveset completely, maybe some new specials, or amped specials even, depending on if that's even going to be a thing in this game. I think they could make this character look freaking badass, and I just don't understand how she hasn't been in a fighting game because she is such an iconic character from one of my favorite movie franchises of all time. The only drawback to this, or this even being possible in the first place, is if Uma Thurman would want to have her likeness, you know, brutalized and fatal, and her likeness also doing it to other characters. But hey, you never know, maybe it's just wishful thinking on my part, but I think she would be a freaking amazing guest character for Mortal Kombat. Now, the second one I'm going to talk about has probably been mentioned a lot, but she is a popular character from a cult classic show, and it would be Buffy Summers from the show Buffy the Vampire Slayer, which, funny enough, is where my gamertag, channel name, whatever, comes from. V-Slayer, aka Vampire Slayer. I thought it was really smart and cool when I was in high school and came up with it, and somehow I decided to use it for the rest of my life, but here we are. Not only is Buffy one of the most iconic female characters out there, again, she would fit so well within the world of Mortal Kombat because her fighting style relies mostly on hand-to-hand combat, and she trains a lot in a martial arts. I don't think she has a specific martial art, but it would be cool to see this expanded upon and even have some movesets with some of the weapons she's used along the series, as in the stake Mr. Pointy that she uses all the time, or the Slayer Scythe that she gets near the end of the series would be really cool. And just think about her cameos, like it could be Doll as a Lamp Angel coming in, or Billy Idol Spike, or even Faith, which would be freaking awesome because she was my favorite character in the series. And not only that, Buffy, I think, pretty sure she's still a property of WB, so it would be perfect. It would be a match made in heaven, so to speak. Honestly, this is just a kid Slayer's dream of being able to play Buffy in a fighting game, but hey, maybe it'll happen. It's not completely insane. Now, moving on to my next pick. This is definitely pretty out there, but just go with me on this. It's amazing. I want Red Lantern Supergirl as a DLC character for Mortal Kombat 1. Not only would she fit with the leaked Combat Pack 1 of Omni-Man and Edgelord Superman, what's his name? Homelander. I don't think a superhero like Supergirl would actually fit within this world of Mortal Kombat, but Red Lantern Supergirl definitely would. Now, if you don't know about this whole story, in the comics there was a big arc where Kara actually found a Red Lantern ring, and because of all this pent-up rage she has about her past and all of that stuff, she like harnessed the energy of the Red Lantern ring and became so freaking powerful. She just destroyed worlds, destroyed everyone. They sent a legion, an entire legion of Green Lanterns after her, and she just completely decimated them all. And I think it would be really awesome to see like this darker side of Kara Danvers, just this really vicious, like evil Supergirl, which would be awesome. They have to use Melissa Benoist's likeness because she was the perfect Supergirl in a very imperfect show, but I think she was really amazing as Kara Danvers. I'm not sure this will ever happen, and I'm fully aware of that, but it would be so freaking amazing. Now, number 4 on the list is kind of a cheat because I want a lot of characters from The Witcher to be in Mortal Kombat, and I think a lot of those characters would fit in super well. Geralt himself, you know, obviously. Then there could be Triss or Yennefer, who uses more of a Quan Chi, Shang Tsung type of fight style, maybe as zoners. And then of course the character that I would prefer out of everyone is Ciri. I know we didn't play as her a lot in The Witcher 3, but I think a lot of people grow so attached to her, you know, because we really related to Geralt in a way, that I think she would be probably the most popular pick, most popular character to bring in, unless, you know, you're thinking Henry Cavill's Witcher. But I really would want to see a really fleshed out Ciri, a unique fighting style where she can use her Elder Blood powers, maybe end strings with Elder Blood stuff, I don't know what to call it, kind of like Cassie and Johnny do with their Elder God slaying green glow thingamabobber. And there was just so many characters from that universe that would just fit perfectly well as a guest character in Mortal Kombat. Honestly, I see Geralt happening way more than anyone I've named on this list so far. But I really hope they go for a female character because, as I said in the beginning of this video, we haven't had a female guest character ever in the history of Mortal Kombat guest characters. So my final pick would have to be Batwoman. I know a lot of people would like to see Batman, but I think Batwoman, even in the comics, like, she is way more vicious. She has a way darker story. The tone of her stories are way darker, and she just needs a redemption. Like, the comics were really good, but then they just destroyed the characters, I wouldn't say likeness, but just the character's reputation as a whole because of the show and how really cringe-worthy it was. And because all the other characters in this list are more oriented towards, you know, either zoning with magic or being hand-to-hand combatants or using weapons, I think having a small pew-pew character in here wouldn't be too bad. And honestly, Batwoman isn't much of a big pew-pew character. I think it would be more like gadgets, setups, kind of like Batman and Justice 2. But I still would want this emphasis on hand-to-hand combat because, as we know, the Bat family, they're really big on their martial arts. And that's why someone like Batwoman would fit so perfectly in this franchise. We already saw the Joker in Mortal Kombat, and sure, I think they might actually go with Harley Quinn. I think she's the more obvious pick for Mortal Kombat 1, but because I like to be disappointed in life, I still really want to see Batwoman. It would be amazing. But anyways, this is just a very freestyled wishlist video, so let me know what guests you guys want to see in the comments down below. Just let me know who you think would fit well in the Mortal Kombat universe. As always, I hope you have yourself a wonderful day, and I'll see you all very soon.